People nowadays, they only focus to make the money, but they don't want to trust the process. First thing, people think like it's a very easy job. Okay. So with that thing only, people take very bad decisions. They quit their jobs or they quit their education. I used to tell to my friends that it's very easy to recover from the breakup, but it's not easy to recover from the losing.
And
streak.
that's true.
I don't belong from a very high class family from India. I came from a very middle class family. Okay. So coming from a very struggling background, it's in my blood now that I have to help students that the things that I face in my initial time, they don't face. I think so 90% of traders face this thing. Okay.
Yeah,
The thing is this, you should have a proper trading plan. You need to accept it. Okay, I will lose $5 a trade. If I have the capacity to lose $5, then only I can make $10. So the new beginners need a proper guidance rather than watching the videos or the reels or the flashy influencers who are just wearing the Rolex and all that stuff. Go to the real world. Okay, just ask for the real P&Ls. Then only you will be able to know that how much that person is able to. One day, I was just doing my trades and all that stuff, and I made close to like $30 to $35, and I put that particular screenshot on my Instagram. And a few of my friends just contacted me, like, Akash, if you are just doing trading, then you can just also teach us. Then I just told them, for free I will just not do. If you just want to learn from me, you have to pay me something. And one day I was just sitting, and I just thought, so at the last, I will be a security guard, or I can be a manager of a Walmart or something like that.
Okay.
I will not have a white collar job, or still I have to say people, okay sir. So that was the thing that I don't want to give myself a life that I don't deserve.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Conversation Beyond the Charts. This is the first session or first season by Stonefort Securities. I'm Joydeep Mukherjee, the head of product and strategy. Having a guest today, he's a seasoned trader, having a background of 7 years of trading. 2.5 years back, he moved to Dubai and having his own trading academy and providing signals and coaching to the students of different age. I welcome to Akash Singh.
Thank you so much.
So before we proceed with the different podcast sessions, I would or the segment, I would like to hear some background of you, how the trading idea comes in your mind, how what was your trading journey, and what makes you to move to Dubai, because I know you moved from Canada. So and then we will start with a different segment of the podcast.
Sure. So, firstly, for me, now it's been 7 years that I'm just doing Forex. Okay. And moving to Dubai, I think so it was one of the dreams when I was 15, 16 years old, because I was just watching some videos on YouTube and on Instagram that people are just making money and all that stuff, Lamborghinis and cars and all that stuff.
Like glittering Dubai.
Yeah. So the me Dubai.
The me Dubai, yeah.
At that time, I was not having any vision or anything that, okay, how I have to move. Okay. Because coming from an engineer background in my home, all the people are engineers, okay? Engineer and doctors. And
Okay.
I'm the only one who is into the financial field. So it was not easy task for me, and it was not an easy decision for me to choose this field as a full-time career. And I started randomly. Just one of my friends has recommended me that, Akash, you can also do and make some money. And at that time, I was having a bike in India, and just for state to make some money for petrol, I
Okay.
started doing forex and all that stuff. But I just moved to Canada for my studies, and there I was having enough time because part time I was just working as a security guard there.
Okay.
And my college was only like 2 to 3 days in a week, so I was having a bit of time that I can just sit on charts and work on my like skills in for like forex and all the markets. So the thing happened, like one day I was just doing my trades and all that stuff, and I made close to like $30 to $35, and I put that particular screenshot on my Instagram. And a few of my friends just contacted me, like, Akash, if you are just doing trading, then you can just also teach us. Then I just told them, for free, I will just not do. If you just want to learn from me, you have to pay me some money.
Perfect.
So I charged close to, I remember, I think so it was $150 to $200.
Your
that I
first
just charged.
training session.
Yes, my first training session, and they used to come to my home. I used to teach them. Gradually, it started increasing. Like earlier, I was having 2 students, then 3, then 5, then 10, and slowly, I built a very good community in my own college only. And from there, I saved some of the capital and I opened my own trading account. That was the biggest account of $11,500.
That's a good
Yes.
one.
So then I worked on that particular 11,500. I loosened, I think so, some of like 2 to 3% of that particular account.
And that was on which age?
At that time I was, I think so, 19 and a half.
Oh,
Yeah.
so such
I
an
was just
early
close to
age,
20. Yeah.
you close to manage of 11K US
Yes.
dollar of account.
Because I was security guard and I was a supervisor, and I was just getting 26, I think so, 24 to 26 dollars for per hour. So working for 10 hours a day can easily make you close to $11,000, and you can just save that money, because I was not having too much of expenses. I was just paying my rent and I was just living. I was not having any luxury to buy. I was not having anything that, okay, I'm just going to mall, I'm just buying the Louis Vuitton and all that stuff. So as a student, the student life is like very, you can just say, like it's a very easy life. You don't have any ambitions, because you just need to go to college, you have to do your assignments, and you have to do the part-time work. But mostly I invested my time on Forex so that I can just make some good money.
So you started as a part-time trader?
Yeah, I started as a part-time trader. I think the 90% of people started as a part-time trader only.
For passive income?
Yeah, just for the passive income. But when it turns to the active, then I think so the things change, the life change. And then after that, once I started that account, I slowly gradually grown that account to 20K, then 20K to 25K.
Perfect.
Then there was a time when I lose like 50% of that account.
The equity?
Yeah, because I was so much overconfident in me that, okay, now I can take a bigger lot sizes and I can just easily double the account.
That is the phase when the trader comes to the overconfidence phase.
Yes, that was the biggest mistake that I have just done, that to make the double, I lose the half of the account. And that time, I was not getting anything in my mind that what should I do now. Then I just thought, okay, let's do one thing. I will just secure this capital. I will not trade more. I will just focus on teaching part. Okay. Again, I will just teach. I will just make some money from there, from giving classes and all that stuff. I like personally went to some of the to my friends' homes, and I used to teach them. And then I was just charging like $300 to $400 if you want me to come to your home. So then again, I managed to collect $4,000 to $5,000 more. I put that money, and slowly then I just started working on that money. And I think so within 1.5 years, my that 11,500 was turned to close to $30,000 to $35,000.
So tell me one thing, being a beginner trader, okay, because this is the one thing for the beginner trader, the one thing which attracts them most is the money. So apart from the money, what attracts you most to be in the forex trading?
The first thing was this: the kind of life that I was just living. I don't want me as Akash. I don't want that particular life. Okay, if I just get PR of Canada, or if I just get the permanent residence or passport of Canada, but what next? It's not that Canadian government will just transfer me $100K and I will just open some of the business.
No government will do that.
Yeah, no government will do that. So I suddenly one day I was just sitting and I just thought, so at the last I will be a security guard, or I can be a manager of a Walmart or something like that. I will not have a white collar job, or still I have to say people, okay sir. So that was the thing, that I don't want to give myself a life that I don't deserve. I know my potential, I know myself that what I can just do. So that's why I planned that let's move back to India. And I don't want to continue in Canada. And after my studies, I came back to India and I continued my these classes and courses and all that stuff. And during that time only, I stayed India for close to 7 to 8 months. But in that 7 to 8 months, I conducted more than 100 offline seminars of pan India. So
do you remember your first trade, especially in which trading instrument you traded, and was it a successful trade?
Yes, I remember my first trade, and it was in gold only. And I remember that I made close to $15 in that trade on 0.01 lot. And the price,
0.01 lot.
Yes, 0.01 lot. And I also remember the price. At that time, the price of gold was $996.
$996 an ounce.
Yes.
That's what. And which year was that?
It was 7 years before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I closed $15 on that trade, but I lost $12 in next trade because of the overconfidence. Yes.
So which means your first trade was successful as well as unsuccessful.
Yes.
So
it was just as a break even. Initially, I think so. In these 7 years, first of 2 years were like break even only. I was just making money, but I was just simultaneously losing also because I was not having any risk management plan. I was not having any confirmations. I was just taking some trades. I was taking close to 100 to 150 trades a day at that time.
150 trades a day. And how many lots a day?
0.01.
Okay, that's still a decent one.
It's close to 5 lots a day if we just calculate.
So as you have started in such an early age, So one of the challenges which I have seen among any trader, whether it's in an early age or it's a mature trader, is emotion.
Yes.
Okay? Being emotional is the biggest challenge for any trader, especially when you are in such an early age. So how did you overcome from that emotional challenge? What have you so far referred? And still now, when you are quite a mature guy, so how you are managing your being emotional part, which is associated with your successful, when especially you are having a success in a trading.
Yes.
And then how are you controlling your emotion?
Okay. There is a short journey for my emotional part also. I can just tell that when I was in my school, okay, I was a guy who used to stammer a lot. I was having a stuttering.
I know.
Yeah. So for 8 years of my life, till from class third till class 10th, I was having the stammering problem. Even though I still remember, and if I have to eat something, I need to write on paper to my mom that mom, I'm hungry. I want to eat something. So being that kind of child in during the school time, okay, you already faced a lot of bully friends and all that stuff.
Of course.
So emotionally, I was already very much damaged in my early stage only. So my father always used to like teach me that these guys are not having any vision. You are just not like them. You are having some vision. You are having you are a good boy. Okay, so you just need to focus. You need to learn to like treat those all things in a very simply and very systematical way. So from coming from a very like bad school life, so I was enough capable to tackle these all things. And
Okay.
I think so. My father always just taught me to work hard. Okay, he never ever wanted me to stay at home. Okay, and I still remember I started my first job in India, and I was 17 years old. I was working in Royal Enfield as a sales manager.
Okay.
So I was just selling bikes because I was very much bike enthusiastic. So from there only, I just got some confidence that okay, now if I'm able to sell the bikes, so I'm able to speak to other people, and I think so now is the time that I have to push myself to basics to be honest.
So, but coming back to my
Yes.
question. So, one of the biggest challenge which what traders usually face when they are winning,
Yes.
they are in a good mindset.
Yes.
The moment they start losing, they become very emotional.
Emotional,
And
yeah.
being that emotional, they made more mistakes.
They made
they
more mistakes.
they adapt the strategy which may go against the market, okay, against their own strategies,
Yeah.
okay. So that time, was ever you face such kind of situation?
Definitely.
And how you overcome those
I
situations?
think so. 90% of traders face this thing. Okay.
Yeah,
The
true.
thing is this: you should have a proper trading plan.
Yeah.
If you will not have a proper trading plan or a risk management plan, you don't know first how much you are just losing in a trade.
Okay.
Rather than making, first you have to calculate that how much I will lose, and you simply need
Your
to
risk
accept.
appetite.
Yes.
Yeah.
You need to accept it. Okay, I will lose $5 a trade. If I have the capacity to lose $5, then only I can make $10.
Perfect.
So first you need to accept the loss that you will make from that particular trade. Then you have to step in the trade.
That's
So
true.
I also faced that thing. I was very like emotional guy, and like my thing was this: whenever I was just making some money, okay, like for example, from morning till London session, I made $200.
Okay.
Till evening, I lost $50.
Okay.
So that was an emotional decision that I was just making because I was free. I was having enough time. I was just opening the MetaTrader, just scrolling, just seeing the charts, putting the trades. So one day I just given my phone to mom that, okay, mom, this is my phone. Just keep it. And please don't give me. Okay. Or I should delete the MT5 for my phone. So these were the things these were the tricks that I was just doing. But I think so at a certain age, after some time, once you are just getting matured and all that stuff, you are enough capable to like tackle these all things. These are not very much larger things. These are the very small things. People make it large.
Yeah. How I used to manage these things. See, the first thing I have identified what is my trading clock is.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm a day trader.
Okay.
So
Intraday.
I fixed my trading clock,
Okay.
and beyond that trading clock, I never trade. Okay. And I always set one certain percentage of either a percentage of the equity or the lot size.
Okay.
Beyond that lot size, I never trade. So this
Okay.
helped me also to control my emotions, because there would be a time where you are winning like anything.
Yes. Yes.
And there will be a time where there is a series of loss.
Yes.
That is the time when
Losing streak.
Exactly, losing
Yes.
streak, and the losing streak is a very bigger than your winning streak.
I think so. It makes your mind very much emotional, damaged, and it's
Exactly.
very difficult to recover. I used to tell to my friends that it's very easy to recover from the breakup, but it's not easy to recover from the losing
And
streak.
that's true. That's absolutely true.
When I was in, I think the school, I was having a breakup. But I didn't care. And my friend just asked me that, Akash, why just not like caring about this thing? You had a breakup, you should cry. I think, bro, I just lost like $2,000. Why should I just cry? I'm not taking shit of that thing. Why should I just like go for that?
And that's absolutely true. Losing equity in a
Yes.
market where you can think you might make a money, it's more hard, more difficult.
Yes.
So one thing would like to understand. I mean,
Yes.
there are a lot of lot of rumors in the market. There are a lot of perceptions in the market. So as per you, what do you think? What is the biggest difference between what people think trading is and what actual trading is?
First thing, people think like it's a very easy job. Okay. So with that thing only, people take very bad decisions. They quit their jobs or they quit their education
Okay.
because nowadays I think to influencers and other people who are just promoting from Dubai or something, they are showing their lavish lifestyle. Okay.
Okay.
Like now, I just got like 2 days before only, I just got a text that sir, I'm your fan and all that stuff. And he just told me that I'm just telling my parents that I have to drop my college. I don't want to do. Okay, if Akash is doing trading, I can also do. And he just told me that I also want to buy the AP. I also want to buy the car and all that stuff. So I think so. This is the biggest thing that people are like in this subconscious mind. They are just thinking that it's a very easy job,
Yeah.
but at the last, it's not easy. You have to give some time. Once you will not started making enough money that you are making for 6 months in your job, till then you don't have to quit your job.
Exactly.
So there are some myths that okay, if you will like do my course and all that stuff in the 1 month course, I will make you a very good trader and all that stuff.
Well said.
So this is not the thing.
Yeah.
It will just take time. Some people can take 6 months, some people can take 1 month, some people can take 1 year.
Yeah.
I took 7 years.
To
I took
learn
seven,
how
seven
to.
years till the time I am reaching at this stage. And daily I am watching the market. Not a
Yep.
single day is there that I didn't watch the market.
Okay.
I have spent my nights also. I have sacrificed my initial adult stage also. I have sacrificed my other things also, my family also. I'm staying away from my family and I'm the only child. So there are lots of sacrifices that you have to make to reach at certain stage. So I think so people should not follow these all myths that we can make you like.
So when you're
millionaire.
talking about such myths, okay, I
Yes.
mean it exists in market. I can
Yes.
see the influencers selling their lifestyle,
Yeah.
and based on that, many beginners get influenced and they start trading without even knowledge.
Yeah.
So for those beginners, how you will simplify the market complexity? I mean, what you will bring for those beginners, what you will suggest them, how not to get into the traps, and on top of it, how you will simplify those complex market.
Okay, for this particular purpose, I think so. Every person who does something in their life, it's having some purpose. Okay.
That's
When I started trading, I didn't done any course or I didn't went to anyone or not even like no one just supported. Okay. Our Indian parents, they always want us to do a simple job
doctors,
of
engineers.
yeah.
Yeah.
If like there is a myth of the parents that if your boy or if your girl is earning 50 to 60,000 rupees in India, she is the best child of this world.
That's true.
But there are some people who are just spending some money for a 2 hours flight to India in business class. So this is the mindset of the people.
Okay.
If I personally come from that mindset that if no one supported me, I have to support them because I have faced that thing. I came from same background only. I'm
Okay.
not a very much. I don't belong from a very high like a class family from India. I came from a very middle class family.
Okay.
Okay. My father also does very like lots of hard work. Still, he do. He's an architect and
Okay.
he is 60 now, but he still works for 10 to 11 hours a day. Okay. So coming from a very struggling background, it's in my blood now that I have to help students that the things that I face in my initial time, they don't face. I can support them with the proper guidance. I can
Okay.
support them with the proper courses.
Mhm.
Okay. There are some flashy influencers also who just want the follower base. Okay. I don't want the followers base. If I have to show, I can book Rolls Royce on daily basis. I can book Lamborghini on daily basis. I can done my photo shoot. I can do everything that I just want. But I don't want to do that. I want to achieve that things. Okay.
Okay.
Now my target is like my birthday is coming on this March. Okay.
Okay.
So my target was G Wagon. I'm just
Okay.
going for that. Okay, so it was my target from past 2 to 3 years. Even though I can afford like 1 year before also, but we have to manage the things. So I think so. The new beginners need a proper guidance rather than watching the videos or the reels or the flashy influencers who are just wearing the Rolex and all that stuff. go to the real world. Okay, just ask for the real PNLs. Then only you will be able to know that how much that person is able to.
So let's suppose if some a trader is he's not a beginner, but he just started trading since 2 or 3 months. Okay, and especially in a volatile market now, wherein a market is moving with 50 pips a day. I mean, I never seen market moving 50 to 100
pips,
100 pips a
200
day.
pips.
Okay,
Now a single candle is of 100 pips in gold.
so when a market is such volatile, how a beginner without, I mean, I'll not say without any help, but by his own, how he will crack the market, how he will try to start simplifying the market. Because eventually, for any beginner, it won't be that easy to enroll for the courses.
Yes, yes, of course.
All these courses are not, I mean, it's not, many times it's not pocket friendly.
Yes, it's not pocket friendly. Yeah. I think so. For that, I can give my example. Okay. I scroll the YouTube and Google a lot.
Okay, that's.
I used to sit at YouTube and Google for 4 hours at night.
Perfect.
There is lots of content. See, this is just a miss that if you will buy the course, then only you can be a trader.
Okay.
No. If you are having a vision in your mind that I want to be a trader, or I want to make my life a better life, or I want to give my better life to my parents also, then definitely by hook and crook, you will do.
I agree this point because nowadays the trader becomes so proactive and technology plays such a vital role that you'll find everything in technology out there. I still remember I started my forex career close to 6 years back.
Okay.
The trader by then doesn't even know the difference between the leverage.
Yeah, the
They doesn't
margin,
know the exact margin
and
call.
all that,
Okay, they just wanted to
buy,
they want
sell,
exactly
candle.
candle. Okay, they don't even know the difference between pip and spread.
Yes,
and
of
nowadays
course.
when we are approaching any clients or any trader, the first thing they ask, are you what regulation you are? Okay, what is the spread you are providing? So absolutely agreed with your point that yes, nowadays these technologies and internet have so many content for them.
So much. I think so. They can grab a lot of knowledge. They can go at the advanced level also. There are advanced concept. There are lots of things. There are lots of YouTube channels which are very, very genuine. I do remember the first video that I saw was of Ani Singh Thakur.
Okay.
Booming Bulls.
Okay.
And I think so. He is my first mentor.
Okay.
I didn't pay him the fees, but he is my first mentor because I watched his video. And the whole market that I just learned was by watching his video live.
Perfect.
And I was just watching the video. I was just applying in the market, watching, applying. But I didn't stop.
So as you have mentioned that it took 7 years for you to learn the forex. Okay.
Yes.
Many people think it cannot be learned. Many people think it's based on the skills, and many people think it's based on your mental strength. Okay.
Yes.
So what do you think? Can forex trading actually be learned, or it's completely based on the skills and mathematical skills what the one should have?
Yeah. I think so. The both case scenarios are important here. Okay. You should have a sharp mind. First thing, you should have a decision-making power.
Okay.
And decision-making power can be done by that guy only, or from that person only, who is capable of seeing the thing from the third eye. We are having two eyes, but I think so for forex and for these kind of volatile markets, you should open your third eye, that is working with your subconscious mind.
Intuitions.
Your intuitions. Your intuitions should be strong. And how these things are just built, you need to be something spiritual, religious. And I think so these kind of things works a lot to make your mind calm. People nowadays, they only focus to make the money, but they don't want to trust the process. There is a process of everything.
Okay.
There is not that 7 years before Akash was having $250 or $11,000 at a certain stage. Now suddenly he is having 700K off account. No, I gradually by step, I increase my capital.
Okay.
And it's a whole journey. It's not like that we will just have a course, or we will just do this and we'll just simply make 100K a year and then we're just good to go. No, things takes time. You have to be patient. You have to accept the thing first. Okay. And I think so that if things are not working for you for the longer period of time, just shift to another thing.
Okay.
Because many people, I just got lots of DMs that, sir, it's been 4 years I'm doing, sir, it's been 10 years I'm doing, I'm not able to make money. No, then do something else. Huh?
Is it? Do you believe is it also the instrument based? I mean, for some traders, I believe the gold trading in gold would be a beneficial.
It's more easy to make money.
And for some people, it's time taking when they are into a currency pair or into ETF bonds and all.
Yes.
So what do you think? If someone is not able to trade in one instrument, do you will you suggest them to shift to some other instruments?
Yes, definitely. If you are not able to do in gold or silver, just go to currency pairs. And I do recommend to all of the guys who are just watching this podcast that first go for the currency pairs.
Okay.
Okay. I started from gold.
Okay.
But for I think so close to 2 years I done in USD JPY, pound yen, and Euro USD. These were the top three pairs that I used to trade for 2 years. When I was having enough capital, and I was having the ability to lose the money, then I started my whole trading in gold and in silver.
So just quickly, one thing. What is the one thing that currency pair trading will teach you, which may not be other instrument can teach you?
Volatility.
Exactly.
Because currency pair are not having the volatility. Still, currency pair follow the chart patterns. If you are having a double bottom or double top in Euro USD, in double bottom you can buy, in double top you can sell. But in gold, when I started trading gold, it was following the price action at certain good levels.
Yeah.
Okay, but now what is following? Liquidity.
Liquidity, exactly.
Fair value caps, breakout of structures.
Yeah.
So by the time you have to change your trading strategies, for that you always have to be a good learner. People don't want to be a good learner, okay? Especially the Indian people, they just want some the ready-made things on their hands that okay, we can just give him a certain strategy or something like that. Okay, if I will give my strategy to you, still you will not backtest it. Still you will not practically apply it. How you will just make money?
Okay.
So learning is the first thing that a person should do for lifetime. Still, I'm just learning. I will not say that I am the best trader of this world. Still, I read books. Still, I learn from a lot of people. Still, I attend some seminars of other traders. Okay, because my things, I always grab something from other trader.
Perfect.
Whatever he is just doing, I used to judge that why he is just doing. I love to ask questions. But if I just simply say, okay, now you know about Raja Banks, right? I went to Raja Bank's office. I told him that, sir, just give me your strategy. He will never ever give. But if I just ask, sir, can you just please teach me that how you are just doing this all stuff?
Exactly.
What's the impulse entries? What's the things and all that stuff you were just doing? He will definitely teach me. That's the thing. That the way that you are presenting yourself in front of people will make you a character. And to be in the group, good character, you have to be a learner first.
Okay. So before the next question, I'll tell you a small story, and then following is my question.
Okay.
So during the pandemic, I believe during the pandemic, I have lost around 70 to 80K AED in Dubai when I was trading. Okay. Of course, I was in big shock because the first it's pandemic time. Okay. There was a huge job crisis everywhere. So I was scared also. And then I realized I'm too much focusing on the fundamental of the trading. So now the question is, do you rely more on the technical analysis or the fundamental part of trading?
I think so. For me, the both things matters a lot.
Okay.
And it depends upon on which particular asset you are going on, right?
Okay.
Like if you want to trade in Bitcoin, now Bitcoin is a asset which works on mostly on fundamentals.
Okay.
Like Mr. Trump just gave a tweet, and then we have a 19% $20 billion liquid.
Yeah.
Okay. So every asset has its own way to move.
Okay.
Like Euro USD is not affected so much.
Okay.
Okay. Currency pairs are not affected by fundamentals rather than if there is NFP, CPI or something like that. Okay.
Okay.
So I think so technicals plays a very good role to identify the trends of the market. You need to first learn the how's your trend going.
Okay.
Because trend is your friend. Okay.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Trend is a friend.
If you will follow the trend, then definitely you will just make money. In between that, if there is fundamental coming, you should stay to update for fundamental also. At morning time, you should see Forex Factory or FX Street or something like that, in which you can just see that what kind of you can just say newses are just coming on daily basis. Okay. So for me personally, for my kind of trading, 60 to 70% technicals plays an important role, and rest fundamentals plays an important role.
So as we are now talking about the technical aspect of the trading, so what is the top 3 charts or pattern one should consider?
Okay. So for the currency pairs, if I just say, just wait for head and shoulders or for double bottom or double top.
Okay.
Okay. In gold, if you want to trade in gold or silver, then wait for the liquidity gap.
Okay.
Okay. Like if you are having some support, and market is just touching that support,
touching the bottom line,
and you don't have to buy on that bottom line.
Okay.
Just wait him to just take some liquidity from the downside. Then when it will enter again into that particular zone, then you have to take the trade. So liquidity matters in the commodities. Okay. And in the cryptos, if I just say, dip and I think so it's the best option. Like whenever on the larger time frames you are having a dip, you can just constantly pyramid your positions, just put some money in the cryptos, and you can hold it for the long time.
Perfect. So for the retail trade, if I would ask, what is the smartest way to manage risk?
Smartest way to manage risk is, I think so, firstly, to manage the risk, you should have a proper execution of your trade.
Okay.
The point where you execute a trade will identify where your risk is. For example, like if I I have to enter at this point, okay, but due to some of the reason I missed the entry, but I entered at this point, so automatically my stop loss will be bigger.
Yes.
Because I'm not having any particular low between that, I can put the stop loss.
Okay.
So if I'm having a proper entry, then my stop loss will be tight, my TP will be long. So to manage the risk, first your trade execution point should be perfect. Rest, once you will achieve 30 to 40% of your trade, simply break even the stop loss.
Perfect.
Break even and book 30 to 40% of your lot.
Perfect.
Simple.
As we are talking about the risk, I think the conversation becomes too serious.
Yes.
Let's move into some quick rapid fire.
Okay.
That would be a little bit funny for our audience also. So I'll put 5 to 6 rapid fire, and I'll not I'll not give you the time which you are taking for your trade. I will give you even narrower time so that you can react as quickly as possible. So what is more scary, the Friday NFP or Monday morning spread?
Friday NFP.
So if your trade hits SL by 1 pip, you blame the broker or blame the market maker, moon, the Mercury retrogrades.
I don't want to say I will just blame the broker.
I don't know who created these questions, but yeah. Your favorite trading strategy, coffee plus hope,
Okay.
or buy because the chart felt bullish?
Buy because the chart fell bullish.
Okay. When you see a perfect setup you missed, open the chart and cry silently and tell everyone never planned to enter them anyway.
Yes.
I think for me, if I miss the perfect setup, I'm not going to tell anyone. I'll just rush to my washroom and cry silently. Okay, and the last one, what is your real trading mentor? YouTube gurus with Lamborghini background, or that one Telegram guy who calls 100% accurate signal?
For me, YouTube guru.
YouTube guru, okay.
Yes.
With Lamborghini?
Not with the Lamborghini.
Exclude
who
the
has
Lamborghini.
Aventador, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It was good rapid fire round with you. I'll just move to the last segment of our podcast. So,
Perfect.
What your take on revenge trading and how you can trade? How the trader can avoid? Because why this question is because. See, I have seen many traders, especially nowadays, if they lose any amount with a broker, they went for a very revenge trading mode that now I have to win with this. Whatever the money I have lost, I have to get it back. Because of this, they sometimes follow the unfair trade behaviors and they landed into a bigger mess. So, what is your take on this?
My take on this is, I think so. First, if we want to stop it, just simply uninstall MT5 from your phone, or just give your phone to your mom or dad. That if I just ask to like give me back, please don't give. And but this is a joke. But normally, if I just say, I think so. Satisfaction is the biggest thing.
Perfect.
Okay, whatever money you have just made, separate.
Okay.
Like gradually on daily basis, if I make close to $25,000 to $30,000 on daily basis, but today I only made $4,000.
Okay.
But I'm happy because the thing is this. The psychological figures plays a very, very important role. For example, if I make $900, okay, now my mind will say that, yeah, it's only $100 left. Let's make more $100. Then the figure will be 3 figure, $1,000 I have make.
Okay.
To make that $100, I can take the wrong decisions. I can take, or I can do the revenge trade trading. Like I had my 2 stop losses a day. Okay. Who is doing the revenge trade? Who don't have the calculation of the risk management.
That's true.
First, calculate that how much you can just lose in a particular trade.
Okay.
If you are having 100K off account, okay, and if you know that you are losing 1% every day, then you know that I have to lose only $1,000 a day.
Okay.
I can't go beyond that $1,000.
Okay.
And who will just teach? A mentor, a guru, or yourself. You have to teach that, okay, buddy, you are just doing a wrong thing. You have to stop this. And I think so. Let people face some losses. Because after facing loss only, they will be able to learn this thing that, okay, I was just doing the wrong thing. Now I have to follow the proper trading plan.
So on top of it, so if one unfair trading behavior you would suggest trader out there not to follow the one unfair trade behavior?
Untrade behavior is, I think so, scalping.
Okay.
I think so. For me, scalping is not a good thing. Scalping means under 1 minute who are just like closing the
Yeah.
trade. I know many of the people and I know many of the traders on YouTube. They are just holding their trade for a week, but on their real accounts, they are just taking 10 lots in gold and they are just cutting the trades under one
Executing
minute,
yeah.
and they are just doing the bad practice. And I think so. Scalping will not make you a successful full-time day trader. Okay, it can make you money, but if you want to be a proper trader that you can say proudly that I am a forex trader, that scalping can't make you.
So as it comes for a proper trader, so
Yes.
do you think a trading can be a full-time occupation, or it should remain, or it will always remain a source of a passive income?
Yes and no both.
Okay.
Why? Just because trading first needs a capital. Okay, this is a harsh truth, but if you want to start it, you need capital.
Okay.
Many of the youngsters start it with a very less capital and with lots of hope
Okay.
that one day I will be a successful guy. Okay, now when the things doesn't work, then all the things are now messed up. Okay, now what will we do?
Okay.
Nowadays also, if I'm also having a good amount in my MT5, still I'm doing my businesses.
Okay.
I'm having some money of the business that I'm just doing side by side. Why? Because this is market. This can do anything. So you can make it a full-time career, but you also have some sub businesses from which you can just secure your profits. And one of my mentors just told me this thing: trading can pay the luxury, business can make you wealth.
True.
If I have to buy an AP, I will go for trading. Okay, I will just make easy money and I will just buy an AP. And many times I do this. Okay, I went to Dubai Mall to the Rolex showroom, and they were having the Sky Dweller, and I was just big fan of the Sky Dweller, the two tone. Okay, and I just told them, okay, can you just hold it? Okay, and I just given him the token amount, and they just told, sir, you can just buy on price also. And I made the money of Sky Dweller in one day only, and next day I just picked that watch from there. Perfect. So it paid my luxury, but if I have to make some money for my future, for my wife, for my kids, for my parents, then I have to do some business.
So as you mentioned, the harsh reality of trading world is it's need a capital.
Yes.
Okay, and out there many brokers do endorse zero trading account, zero balance, minimum balance, minimum trading account would be $0 or $10.
Yeah.
Do you think one can make a hefty profit from $10 or $20?
I think so. From $10 or $20 is not possible. Okay, but there is a guy who turned $100 into 1 million in 8 months, and its name is FXLXG.
Okay.
He is from Miami, and he is a trader only, and he's also 23 years old. Okay, so he has a full series, and he turned his $100 account into 1 million in 8 months. But the thing was that he was risking 100% in every trade. He was just flipping the account 100 to 200, 200, 400, 400, 800. Just like this in 8 months, he turned it to a million. But for this also, you need a proper skill set, you need a proper strategy, you need to be patient. And as if you are in a younger age, you are not having enough time to be patient.
That's
because you have to listen from your parents also that you are not doing anything. Your society will also say, see, I'm doing this thing. And he will just feel inside bad that, yeah, I'm not doing anything. So it needs capital. This is a harsh truth. But there are now lots of, I think, the prop firms are there. Many brokers are there who are just providing the capital. If you are having a good skill set, you can just take money from the broker.
As you mentioned, the traders nowadays doesn't have that kind of patience level.
Yes.
Okay. So post economic shift, especially as the geopolitical changes are happening in the world, if you compare today's trader versus the trader when you started, what is the biggest change in their behavior?
Aggressive. Now traders are much aggressive than I was. I was not too aggressive in my initial time because I think so at that time market was very certain.
Okay.
Market was moving with the proper price action, and they were not like these geopolitical newses were giving a very less impact to the market. But after this war and after COVID and after the Trump tweets and all that stuff, I think so there are lots of changes in the market, and people have to accept this. Okay, this is not in our hands. Okay, now also if I just buy in Bitcoin, what if just after 5 minutes Trump will just have a tweet and I can just lose a $20,000? Yeah. What I can do, I need to accept it.
And I think along with the traders, the brokers become also very aggressive nowadays because for a broker, it's not that easy to have a
maintain
retail
the
client
liquidity
base.
and all that stuff. Yeah,
and they are throwing the offers just like, and people sometimes don't understand that behind these offers, it's a pure scam.
30% bonus. Which bonus?
Yeah,
It's a losable or is it tradable?
Exactly. One by 5,000 leverage.
Yeah.
They don't even understand what is the 5,000 leverage will cost them.
5,000 leverage. Is this a joke? 5,000. My God, I can't say anything on this.
So coming back to your own domain. So
Yes.
in your opinion, what do you think that nowadays the trading academy, what kind of, what kind of help they are bringing for today's trader to make them a very disciplined traders, and which at the end, I believe it might help the brokers also to maintain a clean client base. So what do you think, how the trading academy is shaping these traders?
First thing, I think so, joining a trading academy will make you disciplined. When we used to go to school, we were having a discipline in our days.
Exactly.
We have to wake up by 6.
Exactly.
We have to take the bus. We have to reach by school till 9.
Yeah.
Then 9 to 3 classes. Then we have to go to tuition. At that time was a very disciplined time. And I think so institute are also that part, but for the adults also.
Okay.
They can help them to be a good trader. They can help them first to be a good person. Okay. Because discipline is all the thing. Okay. If you are not disciplined, you can't do anything. Okay.
That's
not
true.
even trading, in the business also. If you are doing any XYZ business, you need to be disciplined. Okay.
That's
so for forest brokers also, I think so institutes are the biggest assets right now. Okay. Like if some institute is like, if it's going very well and it's directly connected to a broker, and definitely if the client is just coming or if the student is just coming to learn, then definitely we can have a small deposit in the broker also.
Okay.
That guys, you have to pay this fees here, and rest you have to deposit a $200 in broker, because we will teach you and simultaneously you will practice on that particular account.
Okay.
So I think so it's a good thing for a broker also, because broker will also get the volume, and plus the institute will also serve to people. And but I don't think so. Okay, most of the institutes want this. Okay. And because I want to share my personal experience with this, I was having a tie-up with an institute. They just told me, I will not name them. They will literally told me that, sir, you have to teach bad. You have to teach the wrong trading, because they were having a tie-up with a broker and they want people to lose money.
Okay.
So, and they were offering me like very good money.
Okay.
Like very good. Okay. And they just told that you just need to have like 2 to 3 hours of classes a day, and you have to teach like anything. Okay. But not the right way.
Okay.
But I denied for that, because my kind of person can't do this thing. Okay. I want to serve to people and I love to give to people. Okay. First be a good giver, then be a good acceptor. So I think so it's in the both case. The forest broker will also make money, and that academy will also make money.
Well said. I think it's also the ethics of being a teacher.
Yeah.
Okay. And even for the ethics being a fair regulated brokers, that such kind of activities, if they can,
activities are not suitable for
definitely.
us. Yeah.
And all the regulated and ethical brokers out there, I know many names, I won't take the names right now, ethical, those never follow these kind of procedures wherein they force someone to teach bad. Yeah, there are out there, there are many, could be, okay. Luckily, I haven't came across. So with that, we come to the last question of our podcast. So as you are teaching since last 7-8 years, okay, you yourself is a seasoned trader. You have seen such a hardship while when you started, okay, and you're still learning with what you have mentioned. If one message you would like to pass to all the young traders, especially the young traders, because nowadays these Gen Zs, the good thing with the Gen
Even though
Zs,
I am also Gen Z, I'm also 24.
Okay. No, I'm not in that age bracket anymore. So I'm
Congratulations.
No, I'm not in that age bracket anymore. I'm closing to my 40s.
Yeah.
Okay. So out there, so the one good thing with the Gen Zs are they are very, very knowledgeable nowadays, and they are very adaptable.
Yeah.
But the one thing which they need to take care of their aggressiveness.
Aggressiveness.
So one message, if you want to pass to all the young traders, especially out there, so what it could be.
Okay. So guys, one thing that I just want to tell, first thing is this, respect for the parents. Okay. I personally experienced this thing that I was a very aggressive guy in my initial time, and I supposed to have some fight with my parents and all that stuff. And that thing literally came back to me that I was facing lots of issue during my career. Okay. But once I started being normal and focusing on my life, I think so they are also happy. And if you want to do anything, just focus on yourself. Don't see to other people what they are doing. If you guys are watching me, it's been 7 years of journey. It's not a one-day journey that I have achieved all the things. I took a lot of struggle. I've gone through with lots of emotional breakdowns. And even though this 2 weeks before only, I lost my grandmother also. Okay. I lost my grandmother. And I know that what I was just like facing, like what I went through, but still I'm sitting here and guiding you. This is a thing that you have a good spirit, okay, and just focus on the career. And if you want to do the forex trading or anything, everything is possible, okay? Nothing is impossible in this world. You just need to give some time. You need to be patient, and things takes time. Simple. And believe in yourself, and stay away from the bad people around you. Always have a good people around you so that you can learn from them.
Okay. So, guys, what Akash meant, I'm fully aligned with it. So, you all guys need to understand how our brain works. Okay. There are various aspects which impact our brain. Okay, and it gives a lot of relaxation when, as Akash said, when you do good things around you, when you respect someone, when you thinking about someone, when you're doing positive things in your life. At that time, you'll have a lot of mental peace. And when you have a mental peace, that will reflect on your trading pattern. Okay,
Definitely.
being aggressive, to if you are so aggressive and if you start adapting such behaviors wherein you are doing a lot of positive, you're spreading positivity, that brings a lot of mental calmness, and that definitely gonna help one trader. To conclude this, I'm concluding this podcast. I'm really thankful to
Thank you so
have
much.
you in this podcast. It was a very knowledgeable. It was fun. I believe and I hope out there, whosoever is watching this podcast, have learned at least 5 to 10% from our conversation, and we'll come up with a more exciting one. And before you leave, I'm not giving you something which can make your evening, but a small from our Stonefort family to
Thank you so
join us.
much. Thank you so much.
It was very knowledgeable to have you here, and looking forward to have many more conversation with you.
Definitely. One day we'll just sit and do some trades. And
Yeah.
personally, if I just also, I enjoyed a lot, guys. And I think so that they are just doing a very good thing, that they are just inviting all of the influencers and the people who have really like gone through with all in their lives. Okay. And I would like to thank you to invite me here. And
Most welcome. It
I'll
was
see you
lovely talking
soon.
to you, brother. Thank
Yes.
you very much.
Thank you so much.